How's everybody today? Good. Well, I think in games like this, probably the number one thing that you want to try to get your team ready to do is, play together as a team, have great teamwork. Everybody do their job at a very high standard and very positive way, and play smart. Be intelligent. Because the team that makes a lot of mental errors or whatever is not going to put themselves in the best position to have success. So that's something that we've been really trying to harp on this week in practice. The players have responded really well. How you prepare for a game is what sort of makes you feel confident when you go into the game that you can do your job and do those things well. So, this is a great challenge for our team, playing probably the best team in the country. I think the number one team, extremely explosive on offense, still play really good on defense. It's going to come down to the same old things, playing with discipline, blocking, tackling, basic fundamentals, not turning the ball over, explosive plays. And, people have to maintain their poise so they can do that for 60 minutes in a game. We're excited to have game day here, SEC Nation. I'm sure there'll be a great atmosphere in Bryant-Denny Stadium, and if you're a great competitor, I think you look forward to challenges like this, and this will certainly be a great challenge for our team. I know you're going to ask me about Tua, but look, Tua's worked hard to try to get back where he has an opportunity to play. He's been able to practice some. We still don't know what his status for the game is going to be. We'll make it, when the game comes. I don't know what kind of setbacks he's going to have and how he's going to continue to progress. But so there's nothing else I can really say about it. But his attitude has been great. His work ethic has been great. I think he has a real positive attitude about what he's doing because he's actually, had the same injury before. And I think when you get injured, you're very apprehensive about, how to go about coming back from it. But when you've had it before, I think you have a lot more positive feeling about how you can come back from it. So all those things have been very positive for him.
With Tua, mobility is obviously important for him. Just how has he looked in that regard, but how hard is that also to determine in practice?
Well, that's just what I just said. I'm not going to play the guy if he can't move.
What does the defense gain from having Terrell and Anthony on the field at the same time? And is that something you've tried to create more opportunities to have them both on the field at the same time?
We've played more and more with those two guys on the field at the same time. And I think they're both playmakers. I think they both played very well. I think that's improved our pass rush, helped us on the edges in terms of, the overall defense. And I think it's important that we can continue to have both of those guys, for the remainder of the season because it makes a huge difference, I think, athletically when they are in there. So, and I think that's one of the reasons we played a little bit better in some of these games lately because both those guys have been healthy for the last three games.
Unless someone has a follow-up, we'll wrap up here with Charlie one more. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry.
All right. What have you seen from Clyde EdwardsHelaire, and what makes him so difficult to stop, the LSU running back?
Well, he's he's got great quickness, great change of direction. He's got a low center of gravity, and he's kind of power built, so he can run behind his pads. Really good route runner and really good receiver. So he makes a lot of people miss. He also can run with power. He has really good hands. He's very instinctive. So, guy's been an outstanding player for him. Very, very productive.
Go here in the middle with Michael. We've got two more Michael. Charlie.
Where have you seen Joseph Bulla improve from last season?
I think Joe's more confident, more consistent in what he's doing. I think he's learned to not be quite as anxious about things. I think when he gets anxious, he gets in a hurry. When he gets in a hurry, he probably doesn't have the same consistency, and I think he's sort of, what do they say, feels more comfortable in his own skin now when he's kicking. I guess that's how I would put it, and I think that's helped him.
What impresses you about LSU's secondary, specifically number 24, Derek Stingley?
Yeah, Stingley is. I thought he was, probably one of the best corners in the country in high school in recruiting, and certainly hasn't disappointed. I think he's a fantastic player. He's really good cover skills, good ball skills. He's a good tackler. He plays with toughness. Plays the ball in the deep part of the field really well. So this guy, you'd never know he was a freshman, I can tell you that. And he plays with a lot of confidence. And he's been very, very productive for them.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.